Hi everybody, how are you all? Welcome to my channel. Well, let's read something about Rwanda. Rwanda has borders with the Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, Tanzania, and Uganda. It includes part of the beautiful Lake Kivu in the west, which has volcanic mountains to its northeast. Eastern Rwanda forms part of the Great Rift Valley and is bounded by the Kagera National Park and the Kagera River. The remainder of the country is rolling savanna grassland. In the 10th century, Hutu people settled the area that was previously inhabited by Pygmy and Twa hunter-gatherers. In the 14th and 15th centuries, the Hutu came under the domination of the immigrant cattle-owning Tutsi people, even though they were in the majority. The Tutsi established control throughout the land, almost as an aristocracy, and eventually founded a kingdom near Kigali. By the late 18th century, Rwanda and Burundi had united into a single Tutsi-dominated kingdom with a centralized military structure. The area was acclaimed by Germany in 1890 and was administered as part of German East Africa until 1918. It was occupied by Belgian forces during the First World War, eventually becoming part of the Belgian League of Nations Mandate territory of Rwanda-Burundi. Rwanda became independent as a republic in 1962, a few years after the Tutsi king had been violently overthrown by the majority Hutu people and the Hutu Gregoire Kayibanda was made president. Over the next few years, thousands of Tutsi were killed and 200,000 were driven into exile in neighboring countries. Kayibanda was ousted in a military coup under General Juvenal Habyarimana in 1973, who became president 5 years later. Drought devastated Rwanda during the 1980s, followed by a period of inter-ethnic conflict after Tutsi exiles launched a raid in which many thousands were killed. In 1990, the government was attacked by the Rwanda Patriotic Front, RPF, a Tutsi military political organization formed by the children of exiles and based in Uganda, when Habyarimana was forced to adopt a multi-party constitution. The period following was characterized by ethnic tensions and political and economic upheavals, which culminated in 1994 in the deaths of Habyarimana and the president of Burundi, who were assassinated when their aircraft was shot down, though it is uncertain who was responsible for the deed. This triggered the Rwanda Genocide, a seemingly organized attempt to eliminate the Tutsi population. It ended in defeat for the Hutu regime, but not before more than 800,000 people, largely Tutsi and Hutu moderates, were slaughtered by predominantly Hutu supporters of the government.